Cofton Motors Starcross Limited, we're an accident repair centre with also an MOT and service department, servicing and MOTing light commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles. My name's Adrian and I'm the operations manager. So the reason why we had solar and batteries installed was part of a project and a new build project that we put in place for our new service and MOT department. The reason why we wanted solar and batteries is we wanted to be as sustainable as we could do moving forward into the future. Sustainability is massively important for us as a business. We're a very electric hungry business, so we're very conscious of that. Naturally, we wanted an element to reduce our energy bills, also becoming greener, more sustainable. I think the general public now look at businesses on their green credentials. A lot of people might make conscious decisions on how sustainable that business is, and it's naturally important for our supply chain. Absolutely, financially we have seen that reduction in our electricity bills, which naturally is a massive benefit to the installation. I mean, in terms of how it runs, we initially were quite keen to track it, look at the app, but we've now noticed the trend where we're happy that we've seen the saving, and realistically it just happens in the background now. We don't really we just take it as this is the norm. In terms of tax efficiency for the business, an installation in a project like this, naturally there's always some offset in terms of some tax savings when you're investing and making big investments, but that's not necessarily the crucial reason why we decided to go with solar. The main thing is, realistically, it's sustainable, it's greener. It was a new build project and it seemed the most logical way to go forward. At the time when we were looking at the project, naturally we were looking in terms of suppliers to come in to provide the necessary equipment, materials that we required for the build. There were two companies that we had in mind, and ARX came out very competitive on price. We had some previous dealings, or one of our directors had previous dealings with the business, and we felt very comfortable moving forward with them. Working with the various other suppliers that we had on site, naturally with a build project, you need to get suppliers in at various different times to complete various different sides of the build. ARC assets were great when they communicated with us in terms of their timing, and we felt that the whole project was fairly seamless with them on board. I mean, in terms of the communication with ARC assets, throughout the whole build project, the communication was seamless. We had no real delays or issues with the project at all. And in terms of the follow-up support, ARC assets have been fantastic. If there's been any issues, not that there has really, but ARC assets have been there on board to support us, just a phone call away. Any business that's considering a solar install, whether that's a new build or a solar installation on their existing building, I would say do your due diligence in terms of get your competitive quotes in, because there are varying prices out there. If you're happy with the price, then I would say realistically for any business that's looking at sustainability, it's realistically the right move for any business moving forward. Our experience with ARC assets was seamless. I would say the service was second to none, and I would highly recommend them.